If you're thinking about pulling the trigger on a Ram 2500, pump the brakes for a second. There's some exciting news ahead. The Ram 2500 has been the reigning champ in the heavy-duty truck class, celebrated for its outstanding comfort, high-quality build, and top-tier towing capability. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, Stellantis is gearing up to take the Ram 2500 to new heights. In this video, we're breaking down 5 reasons why you should hold out for the 2025 Ram 2500. It's going to be a game changer. Number 5. New and improved powertrains. When it comes to engines, the Ram heavy-duty lineup is already packed with some of the most respected power plants in the industry. But Stellantis isn't resting on its laurels. They're bringing some upgrades to the table. Let's start with the 6.4-liter Hemi V8, which remains a staple. Despite all the speculation, the Hemi sticks around, only now it's tweaked for even better performance. Expect a slight bump in horsepower and torque, along with a modest improvement in fuel economy. No major overhaul here, just a little extra oomph. But the real star of the show, the 6.7-liter Cummins inline-6 diesel engine. It's about to undergo a more substantial upgrade, as the lineup is slimming down to just one high-output version. This means goodbye to the standard version and hello to a beefier, more powerful Cummins. You're looking at an increase from the current 420 horsepower to about 430, with torque soaring from 1,100 to 1,150 pound-feet. That's not just competitive, it makes the Cummins one of the torquest engines ever fitted in a non-commercial vehicle. Paired with the new 8-speed ZF automatic transmission, both the diesel and gas engines are set to offer smoother shifts, better reliability, and improved responsiveness. Stellantis has also shifted its focus from sheer towing numbers to making these engines more dependable and efficient. While the top-tier Ram 3500 will still be a towing beast, possibly pushing 40,000 pounds like its rivals, the Ram 2500 may scale back its towing figures slightly in exchange for greater durability and everyday usability. Honestly, it's a smart trade-off, a little less towing capacity for a lot more peace of mind. Number 4. Sleek yet subtle redesign. Alongside the significant powertrain upgrades, the 2025 heavy-duty Ram will sport a refreshed exterior design. While the changes aren't revolutionary, they are thoughtfully crafted to enhance the truck's already impressive presence. The new Ram 2500 will take design inspiration from its sibling, the Ram 1500, incorporating some of its stylish updates. At the front, you'll notice a sleeker, bolder grille paired with new silver headlights that give the truck a more modern and refined look. The bumper design has also been streamlined, contributing to a cleaner and more sophisticated front end. On the sides, the changes are subtler. Expect some trims to be revised and new wheel arches to be introduced, but the overall silhouette will remain largely unchanged. The rear end also receives a makeover with updated taillights, a redesigned tailgate, and a new bumper, all echoing the front's refined, understated character. While this redesign may not be as dramatic as the Chevy Silverado HD's facelift, it's a significant enough update to keep the Ram 2500 at the forefront of its class. As the saying goes, it's not just about the exterior, it's what's on the inside that counts. And this redesign perfectly complements the truck's robust upgrades. Before we venture further, we'd appreciate it if you could hit that like and subscribe button. This supports us in connecting with more auto aficionados just like you. Now let's change lanes and navigate towards our next point, number 3, upgraded interior and tech features. Here's where things get really exciting. The Ram 2500 has always had one of the best interiors in the heavy-duty segment, with plush materials and a refined design. For 2025, Stellantis is taking it a step further, especially in the higher trims. Leather? Check. Quilted seats? Check. And for those clamoring for a leather-wrapped dashboard, your wish has been granted. But it's not just about luxury. Technology is also getting a major upgrade. First up, the base 5-inch infotainment screen is gone. In its place, you'll now find an 8.4-inch touchscreen as standard. offering a much better user experience and easier access to all the truck's features. The previous 12-inch screen will now sit in the mid-range models, giving them a more premium feel, while the top-of-the-line models will boast a massive 14.5-inch display, the same one seen in the Ram 1500. This thing is a true piece of art. You'll also be able to opt for a passenger screen, another feature borrowed from the Ram 1500. This will allow passengers to manage navigation or media controls without distracting the driver. These interior upgrades elevate the Ram 2500 to a new level of luxury and functionality, making it a class leader once again. And while you might expect these improvements to come with a hefty price increase, Stellantis seems committed to keeping the Ram competitive. Number 2, pricing still a great deal. Despite all these exciting updates, the new Ram 2500 is expected to keep its pricing fairly stable. Sure, there will be some increase, but it won't break the bank, especially considering the enhancements you'll get in return. The entry-level tradesman will see a modest price bump of around $2,000 to $3,000. This slight increase is reasonable given the added reliability and the upgraded engine. The mid-tier models will also experience a price rise, averaging about $5,000 more. For instance, while the Rebel will mostly retain its current features, except for the new 12-inch screen, its price will adjust accordingly. Meanwhile, the Laramie will see a more noticeable increase thanks to improved quilted leather seats and additional comfort features, enhancing its road-oriented appeal. As for the top-of-the-line models, expect a more significant price jump. Whether the Limited will stay as the flagship or be surpassed by a new higher-end trim, like the Tungsten, remains to be seen. Either way, the upper pricing tier will be notably higher. However, this isn't necessarily a downside, as there's a silver lining to consider. Number 1, significant discounts on the previous model. If you're after a no-frills, reliable work truck and don't need the latest features, you're in luck. With the new Ram 2500 redesign, the outgoing model will see significant discounts. As new models roll out, dealerships often slash prices on the older versions to clear inventory. This means you can score a great deal on the previous generation Ram 2500, saving a substantial amount of money. If top-tier features aren't a priority, opting for the outgoing model could be the best bang for your buck. So if value for money is what you're after, this is definitely worth considering. If you want to stay up to date with the latest vehicle news and updates, make sure to subscribe to Motor Maven and turn on notifications. We've got plenty more exciting content on the way, so don't miss out. Also, please leave a comment below to start a conversation. Thanks for watching and see you next time.